Hey guys, what's up? MedicPrepper611 here, and I wanted to do a quick video and show you guys what I've been up to while I've been gone a little bit. I was looking for a way to get a better grip on my Glock, and if you read the title of the video, you know what I ended up doing. But I looked at all sorts of different ideas. I looked at the Talon grips. I looked at a couple other grip companies. I looked at the Hogue grips. I looked at all that different stuff, and nothing made me happy. I do like Talon grips. I have some on my Ruger that you guys have seen before in another video. I just didn't want to go that route with my Glock 19. When I took it to the range, I've put about 300 rounds through it so far. The times I've taken it to the range, I love the way it shoots, but the frame is just so damn slick. I just feel like I constantly have to reposition my hand on the firearm to maintain a positive purchase on the firearm. So I went through it. I looked at, doing some stippling and some other things like that, and I said, fuck it, and I'm going to learn how to do it myself. So long story short, I went out, I bought a wood burning kit, and I stippled the damn thing myself, and I think it turned out pretty badass. Here's a little preview of it at the moment. Might be kind of hard to tell with this fucking camera, but as you can see, I did the grip on both sides, all the way up to essentially the magazine release, and then I also did the notches right here for your finger rest, when you're keeping your finger out of the trigger guard. And then I also did underneath of the trigger guard, if you guys can see that at all. I know it's kind of a shitty point angle, but you're going to get a close-up of it here in just a second anyway. So it's actually remarkably easy to do. If you take your time and you practice on something else first, it'll turn out great. I love the way it turned out. It feels badass in my hand, and I absolutely love it. So hang tight here for just a second. I'll give you guys a close-up of what it looks like, and see you in a minute. Alright guys, we're going to take a look at my handiwork real quick. So as you can see, I stippled quite a bit of it. I didn't do all the way up the frame of the firearm, but I did go all the way up to the magazine release, around and on both sides. I also did basically where you would rest your finger on both sides, as well as underneath the trigger guard. And this right here is actually initially what it all started out as. I don't know if you can get a good look at that, where I just did a straight stippling underneath of it, and I didn't really like the way it looked, and it didn't feel real well either. It was a little improvement over the stock frame, but I wanted a more aggressive texture, something that I had a very positive feeling on when I'm shooting, and this worked out amazingly. I purposely went for the more of a lava rock look, and it turned out beautifully. This won't focus real well on it, but I love the way it feels. It makes a tremendous difference when you're actually shooting the firearm. It just feels so much better in your hand. And I may end up actually continuing it up and going all the way up the frame, so I can at least get my thumb done in there. It just takes time, and I did it in small sections, and I think it turned out wonderfully. And it's really simple to do, guys. There's no reason why you can't do this yourself. People are sending their firearms out to, have them stippled and have all this special stuff done. It's not rocket science, guys. Go buy a wood burning kit. And what I did is I actually took my PMags and I practiced stippling a couple PMags, before I even started on the firearm. It gave me an idea how hard I needed to press, what pattern I wanted to do, and all of those things. And worst case scenario, I was out a $15 PMag instead of screwing up my $500 Glock 19. So, find something to practice on, and it doesn't take any time, guys. You'll get it down real quick. And as long as you're not pressing real hard into this, you're not going to go through the frame, you're not going to hurt the frame, you're not going to damage the firearm in any way. Just take your time, pick something that you can work on, try it out, and I honestly think you guys will be really happy with the results. It makes such an improvement on the overall feeling of the firearm when it's in your hands. It just really does. You guys can get a good look of the finger grooves on the inside there. I just did in between the factory stippling there that they did. just an amazing result, and I think you'll be much happier with your firearm. So there's a quick